Hey guys, welcome back. So I have got so many Essence products to share with you today. So kind of like a newer at the drugstore haul mini review type video, and I think I'm going to do this in two parts because this is too much to share in one video. So I want to be able to kind of like go through each of these, share some kind of like quick information, and give you my little mini reviews on them. So I'm going to do a part 1 and part 2. So this is part 1. So if you are new here, my name is Leslie. Welcome. I love to do drugstore related videos, favorites videos, reviews, get ready with me's, empties, just a lot of fun stuff here on my channel. So if you're new, I would love it if you hit that subscribe button and stuck around for a while. I'd love to have you here on my channel. So yeah, we are chatting about Essence makeup. So let's get to it. So in this part, I'm not as in love with these products, but I do have one thing in this group that I really, really like, but I still want to share the other products. But part 2, I have a lot of things I love that I'm excited to share with you. Okay, so first off, the Keep Me Covered Long Lasting Foundation. I tried out 2 shades. The shade range is terrible, so that's one thing about it. I got 40 Alabaster, which was too light for me. And then I got 50 Ivory, which is what I'm wearing right now. And it works pretty well. These are both just really yellowy. So this one is too yellow for me, but it's closer. Okay, so let's read some information about this. It says, get natural looking and long lasting coverage with a Keep Me Covered long lasting foundation. The super soft formula provides medium to high coverage and seamlessly melts into the skin, giving your complexion an even, healthy look for up to 16 hours. Yes. Okay, so let me get this on my hand. So I have tried this multiple times, and I might have to remove my bracelet so we don't have to listen to the jingle the whole time. I don't know about this foundation. So I will say today, the way I did it today and applied it, definitely my favorite way that I have tried. So I've tried it with a brush. It's just a heavy feeling formula. It's a more full coverage, just kind of heavy foundation. So you just need very, very little. So first time I tried it, I used too much. I used a brush. Then I tried applying very, very little with a brush, and it still just sort of sat on top of my skin, and I just didn't like the look of it. But then today I used a sponge, and I normally do not, I'm a brush gal. I don't usually apply foundation with sponges, but I think it definitely helped it. It really gave it a little bit more kind of hydration. It sort of helped get it into my skin a little bit more. It wasn't sitting as much on top. I didn't feel like it accentuated texture as much. And then I also used my Ben Nye Luxury Powder on top of it, and then I really, really liked it. So I would say it's just okay. I mean, I feel like I kind of have to like figure out how to use it in a way that I like it better, but there's just other foundations I like much, much better than this. But yeah, I would say kind of overall, mostly matte, like maybe like, I would say mostly a matte finish. I really wouldn't even say satin. Maybe as it sits on my skin, but I mean, when I first apply it, I would say it's more of a matte finish. I would say more of a full coverage and just a thicker sort of a formula. Then there is the Keep Me Covered Concealer. And this one, I tried out 2 different colors. It says, put an end to tired eyes. The Keep Me Covered Concealer easily hides spots, redness, and under eye circles for a flawless complexion. Its lightweight, non-comedogenic formula is barely noticeable and nourishes the skin with moisturizing aloe vera. Yeah. Okay. So I tried out 2 shades. I first got Alabaster, and it is too light. So then I tried the next shade, which is Shell. And this one's kind of very yellow. So I have both of these on. I started with, I like the packaging of these. I love the pink. That's super cute. And this has a nice pump on it. Didn't mention that. So I like the packaging. I love the pink on this one too. So I first used Shell under my eyes, and that's what that one looks like. I just prefer more, for me personally, more of a pinky toned or neutral toned concealer. Yellowy toned ones just really don't work well for me. So this one's more on the yellowy side. So yeah. And then I tried Alabaster with it. And this one is just too light for me, but it's not as yellowy quite. Kind of hard to tell because it's so light. So I just mixed them, and I think that worked okay. I like this better than the foundation, and I liked it with a sponge. I applied it with a sponge first, and then I used just a little bit extra with my finger. I liked that better. I think the coverage is pretty good. Let me look up close. Yeah, I think think the coverage is pretty good, but I can still see my dark under eye circles, especially on this eye. And normally the pinky toned ones kind of help color correct that a little bit. So yeah, and I don't think my under eyes are looking overly dry or anything. So I think it's just, again, okay. I mean, I don't hate it, but it's not my favorite concealer I've ever tried. We are definitely getting the things out of the way that I'm not a huge fan of. We'll get to things that I like more for sure, but let's get these out of the way. So this is the Lash Like a Boss Instant Volume and Length Mascara Ultra Black. Love the packaging, super cute. I love like metallic pink, that's adorable. So packaging is adorable. It says it has a curved fiber brush. Let me show you that. Curved fiber brush that delivers an instant volume and length effect with every swipe, making your lashes as thick as you want them to be. With a luxe metallic pink packaging and ultra black buildable and lightweight formula, this mascara is sure to get you noticed. So I tried to use this today, and I've tried to use it multiple times. When I first opened it and there was kind of less product on the brush, I didn't mind it. It was more volume for sure, which is kind of what it says, more volume than length, but trying it later, it is a thick, gloopy formula, which actually I don't usually mind in mascaras. A lot of times those are formulas that I like, but this one I just found it was just clumping my lashes together, really wasn't giving that kind of fluttery, full lash volume. It was just, I don't know, just kind of thick and clumping together. So I had to bring in other mascaras to try to fix it today. So yeah, I don't mind the brush. I don't mind a big brush. I don't mind a curved brush. It's just, I couldn't get it to do what I wanted it to do with my lashes. Now, I am super picky about mascaras. I feel like they're so personal depending on what you're looking for, your lashes, all those factors. But for me, this one is not the mascara for me. Okay, now we're moving into things that I do like a little bit more. So some eyeshadows. This is the Essence Don't Worry Be ... mini eyeshadow palette. I love a mini eyeshadow palette. This is cute. I will say I like their other small palettes better. And I don't necessarily know if it's a different formula. I don't know. These just seemed a little bit different to me, but I think I just love those so much. And I love that they have, you know, kind of different color stories. So you can grab the color story you love. This isn't bad, but I like the other ones better. So there is that one. So kind of all of them swatched together. I originally was not going to get this one, but I like the metallic-y shades because I really don't reach for sort of cementy gray colors or blacks very often, but I liked the metallic-y looking colors. Probably won't reach for that one as much. But yeah, this one's okay, but I like the other ones better. I like this one more. This is the Don't Stop Believin' In ... I love the pink packaging. This is very cute packaging that it opens like this, and it's small and compact. That's adorable. So this one's more of kind of like a cool toned, pinky, blushy, purpley sort of a color story. Here are the swatches on this one. That's pretty. I love this. I love this. I have this on the kind of inner half of my lid. Love it. This is a really pretty shade. I found myself reaching for this one more. I really, really like this, but I would say my favorites are this one and this one. There is a shadow swatch there, but it's just really close to my skin tone color. Yeah. It is a cute palette. I like this one. This palette is the Blooming Wings eyeshadow palette. There were, I think, 3 different color, like, story options, and I got Let Me Be Your Wings. Really cute packaging on it. Very pretty with a kind of metallic design to it. Here is the color story on this one. So overall, kind of a blushy, neutral, pink, burgundy sort of color story, which I love. And I just swatched kind of some random shades here for you so you can kind of get an idea of the pigmentation. So formula-wise on these shadows, and I would say this about the other 2 little palettes too, it's kind of that more like silky formula that needs to be built up. And I feel like you can kind of tell with that one right there. As you try to build it, sometimes it can kind of like blend away and sort of collect on the outer corners of the eyes. I find that not every shade is like that. Like that one definitely is, you know, more pigmented, doesn't need to be built up as much, but some of them I just found I'm just finding that I have to build them up quite a bit, and sometimes they don't build super well on themselves. That's more the mattes. Metallic shades are really good though. Like I have this one on the outer half of my lid. I used it with the setting spray. Very pretty. I just feel like they are more pigmented. They don't kind of take as much like sort of working with them and trying to kind of make them work. So overall, I think it's fine. I think it's workable, but I think this was like $12.99. Again, I would just go with their smaller ones. I saved the best for last because I really do like these soft touch eyeshadows. So I got 2 more shades. This one is Cookie Jar and then Bubbly Champagne. So Cookie Jar and Bubbly Champagne. I think these are nice and pigmented. Really good formula on these, good price point. This is beautiful. Like this would be I would put this on my lid and blend it out with a little bit of bronzer. So pretty. And then this one is my favorite of the 2. I've been wearing this one a lot. I have this on the inner corners of my eyes. I've even worn this as a cheek highlighter. It works for that, but it works better on the eyes. This is so pretty. Look how beautiful that is. Super pigmented. Very nice, kind of thicker metallic formula, but that just really catches the light and is so pigmented. Gorgeous. So I love these. These are definitely a win. My favorite thing from this group of products that I'm sharing in this video, for sure. I like these a lot. All right, you guys, so those are all the products that I have to share with you in this video, so stay tuned for part 2. So I hope that you really enjoyed it and I hope it was helpful for you. If it was, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know down below what you think about these products. If you've tried them out, what are your thoughts and opinions? I would love to hear that. Ask me any questions that you have. I'm happy to answer those. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.